Where am I? Who are you?
I'm your husband.
Mom? Are you really willing to give me Sylvia's child?
You're my real daughter. It's all Sylvia's mother's fault. She confused you two back then. To get pregnant for you is what Sylvia owed you.
I can finally take off this fake belly.
Mrs. Moore, it's quintuplets.
What? Sylvia has quintuplets?
Drink for Sylvia. Cheers. Oh my, Sylvia resurrected.
Does it hurt?
No. Sylvia, I thought you were dead.
I came back alive.
Sylvia, what happened?
Have you and Kara been doing well in these 5 years?
Haven't you heard of it? Mr. Moore and Ms. Jennings announced that they were only your foster parents. It's Kara who is, the heiress of the Moore family.
What?
Even since the Moore family announced your death, Kara became Alex's fiancée. I parted ways with her after that.
She hooked up with Alex, the richest man in South City?
Yeah. She gave birth to Alex's child 5 years ago. She even risked her life to do a blood transfusion for Alex. She's now Alex's lifesaver.
Blood transfusion? Where's my children? What are you doing? What? You will kill me in this way.
Once your children are born, you can die. This is your final value.
I will die. Kara drew my blood to save Alex's life. No wonder I couldn't find my children. Kara hid my children. Do you know where Kara is right now?
It's her birthday today. She should be having a party at Midnight Club.
Okay. I'll go and send her a birthday gift.
Hello, Ms. Moore.
My goodness, you're awesome.
Come on.
This woman feels familiar to me.
Wow, Kara, that emerald on your neck is so pretty.
Madam Morrison gave me this. It's their family heirloom.
Whoa. So Madam Morrison accepted you into their family.
It seems Kara and Mr. Morrison will get married soon. Congratulations.
It's so beautiful.
Why are you here?
I came to celebrate your birthday.
Who is she?
She's a gift that I prepared for you.
Ms. Moore, a fake emerald treated with acid isn't good for your health.
You bumpkin! Do you even know what an emerald is?
The one Kara is wearing is the Morrison family's heirloom.
I am a senior jewelry appraiser.
Who knows if your certificate is fake or not?
We can have a try. We'll know by then? After 10 minutes, your emerald will completely fade.
The color really changed. What's going on? How can this be?
I don't think Madame Morrison would give you a fake emerald.
I surely wouldn't take the real heirloom out. Just come to the Morrison Manor in a few days. I'll show you what a real emerald looks like. Leon, I've known you for 10 years. How could you bring a stranger to my birthday party to embarrass me? Are you picking on me on purpose?
She's not a stranger. She's an old friend of ours.
Kara, do you remember me?
Sylvia, why are you still alive?
I came back from hell. Do you remember what have you done to me?
I didn't do anything. The one who drugged you and threw you out was your mom who raised you.
But you're her accomplice. Give me back my children.
Sylvia, do you know how many children did you give birth to?
Was it more than one?
Your foster mother, my mom, has thrown all your children away. Only one was left. I'm raising him right now. Put your knife away. Otherwise, I can't remember any of them.
Tell me.
I still can't remember it.
How about I leave you a few cuts on your face? Will you remember it?
Do it. If you dare to leave one cut on my face, I'll cut 100 times more on your children.
Kara!
If you dare to ruin me, I'll have you never meet your children again.
I'm not the one. I was 5 years ago. If you go against me, you'll be doomed.
Let's wait and see.
Find me all the information about the Moore family. Also, check what people Kara has been contacting these 5 years. Pay attention to any 5-year-old children.
Sylvia, don't be upset. You will find your children.
Where's the tap?
Have you seen enough?
It's so awkward.
Guards. Stop there.
The 4 major families?
The daughter of the Johnson family, the son of the Ives family, and the son of the Morrison family. Oops, he's mute. We're about to be rich.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I came to the wrong place.
You look awesome! I'll follow you anywhere.
It was you who kidnapped my son.
It was you who kidnapped my son.
You're surrounded. Let go of my daughter.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't you? How can you prove it?
Oh, him. He can prove it. I'm not a kidnapper.
Was it you who peeked at me in the restroom?
You're quite bold. You said you weren't the kidnapper?
Daddy, she's not a bad guy. She's my idol. These people are the bad guys. She's a super awesome fairy lady.
Ian, come over.
I'm sorry. I got it wrong. I'm Maverick, Johnson Medical's CEO and Fabiola's father.
It's my honor to meet you.
She looks just like my mom when she was young.
Mr. Johnson, is there anything on my face?
No. May I have your name?
I'm Sylvia Moore.
Her name sounds familiar too. Miss Moore, where do you live? I'll go and thank you tomorrow.
No need. I just returned to South City. I have no place to live yet. It was nothing big deal saving your daughter. Why does she feel so close to me?
I'm sorry. I'm Zachary from the Ives group. Hello.
I'm Sylvia. Mr. Ives, your child is young. You must keep an eye on him.
Okay. I see.
This boy feels familiar to me as well.
Since you saved the children, I won't hold you accountable for peeking at me.
It seems Miss Moore has taken a big advantage of Mr. Morrison.
Mr. Morrison.
Yeah. Alex Morrison, the business tycoon of South City.
He's the man Kara hooked up with? Doesn't that mean his son is my son?
I'm your husband.
It was him? That night 5 years ago. That man was him?
Ian. Let's go.
I like her.
Ian. Stop it. She's not a toy in the store. Let's go home.
Mr. Morrison, may I ask if you need a nanny? I must take Ian back from Kara's hands.
I'm sorry. We don't need a nanny at home.
We need a nanny, miss. Come to our home. Come to our home. I'll protect you.
Brat, don't talk like that.
Okay. For the sake of Ian, you can be our nanny. The salary is $14,000 per month.
Fabiola also likes Ms. Moore. I can offer $28,000 a month for Ms. Moore to accompany Fabiola at our place.
You two are insane.
140,000.
We have 88 servants at home. Isn't that enough? I'm so sorry. Don't mind him.
Sylvia saved me. I love her. I love her too. You're a girl. Sylvia is also a girl. You two can't have anything. Then I'll let my dad and grandpa love her.
You really taught her well?
I feel affectionate with Ian. Besides, I know sign language. I like you.
I like you too.
It's the first time Ian laughs so happily.
Ian, Mommy bought you a delicious cake. Why are you here?
Kara, you know Ms. Moore?
Sylvia and I are not only besties, but we're sisters. I can recognize her no matter what. Why didn't you tell me that you're coming to our home? I want to tell you something alone.
Okay. Go and watch TV with your daddy.
Here.
Kara, what do you want from me?
Just get out of here if you want your children to be safe.
But Ian, he's also my...
You want Ian or the other children?
Then just tell me where the other children are.
I remember my mom threw one into a garbage can. He was taken by a beggar. He's having severe malnutrition. He still looks like an infant. If I stop supporting him, he will be dead. Just get out of the Morrison Manor right now. Alex, you look terrible.
As Ian's mother, you should set a good example rather than picking on the servant behind my back.
How did Alex know about me picking on Sylvia?
Kara wants me to leave here. I'll go now.
I asked her to come. It's not up to you.
Alex, you got me wrong. Sylvia and I are besties. I just don't want her to work as a nanny here.
I'll give her a raise. $40,000 per month.
Alex only gives me $14,000 per month.
Thanks, Mr. Morrison. With such a high salary, I'll surely take good care of Ian.
Apologize to Sylvia.
I'm sorry. I was too impulsive.
It's all right. I'm already used to it. Don't do such a thing again.
Ms. Moore. I know your relationship with Kara. 5 years ago, the Moore family found that Kara is their real heiress. You hate her for taking everything from you.
What would it be now if I were the heiress?
Let me tell you. If I find you have any intentions that you shouldn't have, I'll have you get out of here immediately.
What? My children are found?
Hurry up! Why is the laundry taking so long? You still need to cook. Hurry, do it quickly.
Mom, don't beat me. I'm doing it.
Hurry up! How dare you stain your brother's clothes?
Mom, I didn't mean to. My hand is bleeding.
I think you did it on purpose. No wonder your mom abandoned you. You useless girl. You stained the clothes. I'll beat you to death. Come here.
Stop!
You slapped me?
Yeah, so what? Hold her down for me.
Who are you?
Sweetheart, why are you so skinny? I'm sorry. I came too late. I'm so sorry.
Mommy?
Sweetheart.
Mom, I'll listen to you. I'll steal a lot of money to take care of my brother.
You ordered my daughter to steal money?
You're the real mom of this bastard. You...
Sylvia, just let me handle her.
Tell me, who did you buy my daughter from?
I bought her from a trafficker for $1,400. He told me that it was you who abandoned her. He asked me to teach this bastard some lessons. Are you taking her away? Then you will have to pay me the money back.
I already called the police. You can tell them about that.
You.
Let's go.
My dear, I'm so sorry. Mommy came too late. Starting today, your name will be Abiba. I hope you will always be happy from now on.
Mommy!
Let's pull over. I want to buy Abiba some clothes.
Okay.
Sylvia.
Calvin.
Who's this little girl?
She's Abiba, my daughter.
She looks malnourished.
She's been lost for 5 years. I just found her.
Just in time. You saved my son. I have some cash here. Take it for her expenses.
Mr. Ives, I don't need money.
Your daughter is so skinny. You need it?
Mr. Ives?
Who's that girl? 140,000 isn't enough. I should have given the black card to Sylvia for her to swipe.
You brat. When did you learn all these?
I'm not picking up girls. I'm returning favors. I mean it, to Sylvia.
Fine.
Fine.
Let's buy you some clothes first. I will figure out how to transfer the money to his bank account later.
Get out! Didn't you see we have customers?
I'm also your customer. Why can't I come in?
You're just a beggar. You're not our customer. Just get out. Don't stain our floor.
Let her in. Congratulations on finding your daughter.
Was it you who sold her to the trafficker?
It was your mom who sold her.
Tell Riley I'll come after her.
Mike Group's designer clothes are the most expensive. Can you even afford them?
That one and this one? I'll buy them all? Oh, also, take the latest girls' shoes in your store out. My daughter will try on them.
Miss, do you know how much the clothes here cost? If you stain the shoes in our store, You won't be able to afford the compensation.
Is this enough? All yours. I don't want to repeat it.
Okay, ma'am. I'll take all the latest shoes for you right now. You can pick whatever you like.
Where did you get that money?
I earned it with my capabilities.
Is sleeping with men your capability too?
Why do you always force me to slap you?
Here are the latest shoes.
Do you like them?
Let me take you to try on them. Ms. Moore, what happened?
Go and ask your manager to come over.
Mommy?
You look gorgeous.
Ms. Moore, are you happy with our latest shoes?
Someone I dislike came to your store. From now on, I won't come here again.
Ms. Moore, you are a very important customer to us. May I ask who's the one? I can't tell the brand of the clothes this woman is wearing. Her daughter seems so poorly dressed. She doesn't like a girl from a wealthy family. Drive them out of here.
Manager, they brought $14,000 to shop in our store.
Ms. Moore is Mr. Morrison's fiancée. She spends $12 million in our store every year.
Fine. I'll ask them to leave after they finish paying.
Are you stupid? This dirty kid wore our clothes. It already lowers the level of our brand. Take the clothes off. Take the clothes off.
What are you doing?
My group is an international brand. We only serve disguised guests like Ms. Moore.
My group's idea is to let every kid feel the warmth. Although it's a luxury brand, it will donate clothes to the children in poverty. I don't think the designer of my group wouldn't be short of a client like Ms. Moore.
Hey, you actually know about Mike Group's idea? Because I'm Mike Group's...
Who do you think you are? How dare you wear the same brand of clothes as Ian?
You want to take them off yourself, or let me strip them off?
How could you bully a child? How embarrassing!
Fabiola, welcome. I'm so sorry. I'll drive these 2 bumpkins out to give you a comfortable shopping environment.
I'm buying all the items in the store.
Mr. Johnson, you really love your daughter. Please let me be at your service.
Serve this little girl the same way you want to serve me. Serve this little girl the same way you want to serve me.
Kiddo, how is this dress?
Mr. Johnson, you really love your daughter. The Morrison Group owns this mall. I have the right to ban those troublemakers from this mall.
That's right. Universal Shopping Mall. Mike Group flagship store.
What? Are you calling the police? Even if they come, they will only chase you out.
5, 4, 3.
Are you crazy? Why are you counting? Hello? What? I'm fired? What have I done wrong? What's your relationship with Mike Group's regional manager?
I can have the manager of this region fire you with one word. What do you think?
Please forgive me. I have a family to support.
You went against Mike Group's idea. Just leave this store with your staff.
I'm fired too.
Ms. Moore, please, give us a way out.
Is the regional manager of the Mike Group your financial sponsor?
What if I say I'm his sponsor?
That is the most hilarious joke I've ever heard. Since the Mike Group fired you, you can be the market manager of this mall.
Market manager? Congratulations. You've been promoted.
Ms. Moore is Mr. Morrison's fiancée. Although the Mike Group fired me, I could still make a good living.
Ms. Moore, Can you also help me find a job at the Morrison Group?
I'll get you a job as a store manager at another store.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Moore.
Since you've both been promoted, you know how to repay me, right?
Oh.
Universal Shopping Mall is owned by the Morrison Group. All of you just get out.
Let go of me.
Leave.
Mommy, I don't want new clothes or new shoes. Let's just leave here.
Why does she look exactly like Ian when he was 2 or 3 years old? She calls you mommy. Are you married?
Yeah.
What just happened?
This woman offended. Mr. Morrison's fiancé. What are you looking at? Just take your little bastard and get out of here.
What's your right to chase the customers away?
I'm the market manager of Universal Shopping Mall.
As far as I know, the market manager is not you, right?
Mr. Morrison's fiancé just appointed me.
Alex!
Even Mr. Morrison's fiancé doesn't have the right to appoint the group's staff.
Ms. Moore doesn't, but Mr. Morrison does. As long as Ms. Moore asks Mr. Morrison tonight, I'll surely be the market manager by tomorrow.
Is it so? Are you going to do that tonight?
Alex? I've known the store manager of this store for 5 years. I didn't know what relationship Sylvia had with the Mike Group's regional manager, but she had him dismissed with just one phone call. I couldn't bear to see that. So I wanted to give him a job.
Who is this Mr.?
He's the Morrison Group's CEO and my fiancé.
Mr. Morrison? Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Please forgive me.
You are already fired by the Mike Group. You have to leave Universal Shopping Mall.
Ms. Moore has promised that she'll make me the general manager.
She said I can choose to be the store manager of another brand in this hall.
Authorize you to do that?
I thought they were poor.
Anivor Amor, you disappointed me.
Ms. Moore, about what we agreed on, is it?
Leave now.
The store manager is so bad. He abused the little girl and the pretty lady. If he doesn't apologize, I won't forgive them.
Maverick, you educated your daughter well. She's really but flinta. I don't know who she takes after.
Ms. Moore, please speak up for me.
Kids don't have a say here.
Every word said by my daughter represents the Johnson family.
Tell me, what's going on?
Didn't you see Mr. Morrison snubbed Ms. Moore? Ms. Moore can't protect us. We irritated the Johnson family. We can't survive in South City. I'm sorry. I was too snobbish. I'm no good at all. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, too. Please forgive me.
How strange it is. Why did the little princess from Johnson family defend Sylvia?
I will protect you from now on.
Why does the little princess from Johnson family look like Sylvia's daughter? It turns out she is...
You asked that little girl and that pretty lady to get out. I'm angry. I have to punish you.
All right. Go to the entrance and receive the guests.
We stand there looking like this?
What else? You think my daughter's printing isn't good?
No. It looks good. It looks really good. We are going to receive the guests now.
I like you a lot. Let me pick a beautiful dress for you.
Mr. Johnson, thank you. You educated your daughter so well.
How did your daughter get separated with you for 5 years?
This is a long story. Mr. Johnson, do you have time to take medical inspection on my daughter?
Sure.
I want to talk to you. Alone.
Okay.
This way.
She really looks like Mom when Mom was young. Ms. Moore, there's something on your hair.
Maverick?
All right, it's coming off.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Morrison, why did you yell at me? I've known you for years. I know for the first time that you like to flirt around.
Alex! Let's leave.
Who's Sylvia's husband?
I didn't mean to talk bad about Sylvia. Even if you ask my mom, she'll say the same. At such a young age, she slept around for money. Maybe she doesn't even know who the father is.
I didn't know she was like that.
Right. So I didn't want her to be Ian's servant. She'll be a bad influence to Ian.
Won't give her this chance.
Mr. Johnson, actually the one who needs your medical inspection is not my daughter.
I already figured it out. Your daughter has malnutrition and a bit of injury. She doesn't seem severely sick.
Mr. Johnson, I know you're a medical genius. Can you cure Ian's aphasia?
Alex had asked me about Ian's aphasia.
Ian.
It's not an innate deficiency. Ian can't speak due to mental factors. Maybe he got severe stimulus when he was little? And he doesn't dare to speak?
Ian is spoiled in the Morrison family. How could he get the stimulus? Is it because of Kara? 5 years ago, Riley Jennings bribed you into abandoning my kids. Where did you put my kids?
I don't know. I never did that.
Yes. If I peel off one of your nails, can you remember it?
Don't?
Okay.
I remember it. After the delivery, Riley gave me 2 of the kids and let me dispose of them. I just gave them away.
To whom did you give my kids?
One of them was given to a patient at the hospital. We didn't know who she was. We just knew that she came for artificial fertilization. But the surgery failed, but she wanted a kid so badly. Another kid was adopted by a doctor. The doctor has retired.
Give me his profile. And the kid given to a VIP patient, was it a boy or a girl? Any obvious feature?
The one given to that patient was a girl. She has a flower-shaped birthmark on the back of her right hand.
What are you doing?
Catch them. They came here to pick trouble.
Run, Sylvia. I'll stop them.
Hello. Mr. Johnson. About the DNA test you asked, the result is out. The 2 hair samples you gave me are immediately related.
Sylvia is my sister. Sylvia.
Mr. Johnson, I got stalked. Please help me.
Mr. Johnson, did you see a woman coming in?
No. What happened? A woman picked trouble at OBGYN. I heard a voice over there. Check there.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Why did you pick trouble at the OBGYN department?
5 years ago, I suffered a lot to give birth to my kids. A nurse took them away. I don't even know how many kids I have. My kids were dumped by my adoptive mother. Up to now, I've only found 1 kid.
How could this happen? What's the name of that nurse? I'll report her to the president.
You're as generous as Fabiola. But this is a serious matter. It might get the villain alert.
Sylvia, you gave birth to your kids at the hospital. Where is your husband?
Before my labor, he died.
Sylvia, I won't let you suffer anymore.
Mr. Johnson, take away your hands.
I'm your...
Maverick. What are you doing?
I'm checking her pulse.
Is this how you check pulse?
Just a formal handshake. You look discontented.
It's rare that you hit on a girl at office hours. It surprises me.
To some extent, I'm hitting on her. But this is a different meaning?
Don't you know he has a wife and a kid? Go.
Alex, how can you alienate our relationship?
Do you know each other so well? What relationship?
We know each other well.
Can you let me pick up the call?
Tell him to take away his hands.
Sylvia and I need to pick up calls. You take off your hands?
Only you have cell phones? I have 2.
Fabiola's dad, Abiba's mom.
Come to kindergarten.
Come to kindergarten.
What's up?
What's up?
What? You're going to kindergarten too?
My little princess brought me trouble again. Sylvia, which kindergarten are you gonna?
Gold Star Kindergarten.
I'm going to Gold Star Kindergarten too. Let me give you a ride.
Ian is at Gold Star Kindergarten too. Let me give you a ride?
Alex, you're provoking on purpose? The teacher didn't call Ian's father to the kindergarten.
All right, I'll go buy my electric scooter. I gotta go. Bye.
I'm hungry.
I have 2 packs of snacks. Which one do you want?
This cat is cute. Can I eat this?
Sure. Is it good?
Ian, look, Abiba is eating cat food. You're eating cat food? You want it? No, cat food is for cats. Abiba, who gave you the cat food? Ms. Lean gave me this. Give it to me! Ms. Lean, why did you give cat food to Abiba?
She want to eat the cat food herself. None of my business.
Abiba, she gave you the cat food, right? Yes, I was hungry. Ms. Lean told me to choose what I wanted. I chose this because the cat is cute.
See? Abiba chose the cat food. I didn't expect her to put the cat food into her mouth.
Ms. Lean, you are so mean.
Fabiola. I will call your dad.
What's wrong with Fabiola?
Mr. Johnson. I called you here because Fabiola beat me.
Why would she beat you?
Look, the evidence of her beating me.
I'm sorry. Fabiola, come here. Apologize to Ms. Lean.
I didn't do it wrong. I won't apologize.
Fabiola, don't talk to Ms. Lean like that.
Ms. Lean, you called me here. Anything happened to Abiba?
Abiba's mommy. I think Abiba has the cognitive disorder. Her intelligence level is lower than other kids. I suggest she should go to a special school. We will provide a transfer notice for her.
How is it possible? Abiba just never had been to a kindergarten, but she learns fast.
A 5-year-old kid can't tell apart candies and cat food, and even eat the cat food. I think she must have low intelligence.
Ms. Lean gave Abiba the cat food. Abiba was tricked by her.
Abiba wanted to eat the cat food. I didn't threaten her with a knife and force her into eating it.
Mommy, I don't want to be in kindergarten. Let's go home.
Abiba, you feel bad?
For eating the cat food? I didn't know it was cat food. I ate the cat food. Cats will lose their food.
Silly girl. Cat food is for cats. If you eat it, it's bad for your health.
Abiba, I'm so worried about you. It's okay. I used to sleep with the dog and eat leftover dog food. I'm perfectly fine.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault for not having found you earlier.
I said she has low intelligence. She even ate leftover dog food. Abiba's mom. This is a high-class kindergarten. If parents of other kids know that, there's such an imbecile kid here. How can they put their kids here?
Did you get out of toilet? Your mouth stinks.
It's right. Like daughter, like mother. Both of you are low level. If you weren't a servant at the Morrison family, we wouldn't have admitted your kid.
Go and play. I don't know about that, but I'm good at fighting.
Ms. Moore. Sign the application for transferring to a special school. About you beating me, I will forgive you.
Let me tell you, my daughter's intelligence is absolutely normal.
Fabiola acts like Sylvia.
You just showed Mr. Johnson the video of Fabiola throwing cat food at you. Now I want to check the camera record half an hour before it happened.
Bumpkins are not allowed to check our videos.
Within 3 minutes, acquire Gold Star Kindergarten. I not only want to buy Gold Star Kindergarten, I want to kick out the villain who abused my daughter.
Abiba is an imbecile. You're stupid too. You? How can you buy the top kindergarten in South City? Wake up. Don't daydream.
Ms. Moore, Mr. Morrison created the kindergarten for his son. No matter what price we offer, they won't sell it.
Security guards. Throw them out of this kindergarten. Mr. Morrison, this feeble-minded woman said she would buy this kindergarten.
No matter what price you offer, I won't sell this kindergarten. And you, go get the videotape.
Mr. Morrison, the camera at the office only had a record for the last half an hour.
I can restore the deleted record.
Ah, Ms. Moore, don't drop the tablet. You can't afford it.
Explain to me. Why did you give cat food for my daughter to choose from?
You can't educate her well. She's 5 years old. She doesn't know cat food is inedible. Give me my phone.
Who's the bitch Kara talked about?
It's my chat record with Mr. Morrison's fiancé. None of your business.
You sent her a picture of my daughter eating cat food. She gave you $1,400. You're feeling so unguilty receiving the money.
Mr. Morrison, Ms. Kara Moore ordered me to do that.
Get out of this kindergarten. Get out of South City.
Please, don't make me go, please.
I can give you a place to stay in South City, but you have to take my order. Call Kara.
Ms. Kara Moore. Abiba's mom doesn't want to sign the application. She knew that. I gave cat food to Abiba.
Send out the video of her eating cat food, so that parents of other kids would see it and force her into leaving the kindergarten.
If I get caught, I'll be fired?
Don't be scared. As long as Sylvia and that damn kid get their reputation ruined, I'll get a better job for you.
But what? I'm Mr. Morrison's fiancé. I'll ensure your lifelong wealth.
Kara, why did you do that?
Alex.
I don't care about the grudge between you and Sylvia, but I won't allow you to bully around under the name of Morrison Group.
Alex, let me explain.
Explanation is disguise. I'm disappointed in you.
Mr. Morrison,
Apologize?
Sorry. Please forgive me.
Don't let me see you again.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
I'm sorry. On behalf of Kara.
Mr. Morrison, how do you deal with Kara?
How do you deal with Kara? Kara can't interfere with the affairs of the kindergarten. Abiba can go on with her studies here.
That's all?
What do you want her to do?
She can be so cruel to a kid she's never seen before. Don't you think she doesn't deserve to be Ian's mother?
Is this your real intention?
I just want you to see Kara's true side.
She doesn't deserve to be Ian's mother. Who does? You?
Actually,
Sylvia, don't cross the line.
Ms. Moore, do you have time tomorrow noon? Let's have a lunch.
I want to dine with a pretty lady too.
Fabiola, this birthmark, is it with you all the time?
Yes, I got it when I was born.
Fabiola is the kid you have with your wife through artificial fertilization?
This is Johnson family's secret. How could you know? Ms. Moore, I'm not blaming you. This is the fault of the hospital. They can't leak clients' privacy.
Fabiola, thank you for protecting Abiba.
I think I should do it.
I'm free tomorrow noon. Let's have a lunch.
Okay, tomorrow noon, let's meet at Cell Club. Hello? Dad, let's have a family dinner at Cell Club. I have something important to say.
What? Are you dumb? You don't even call me Mom?
She's my grandma!
She's our enemy.
My daughter is Mr. Morrison's fiancé. If you keep grudge with us, we can get you killed very easily. You! How dare you beat me?
I didn't come at you. You asked for it. I don't need to wait for a time for beating you.
You saw it? She beat Mr. Morrison's mother-in-law. She deserves to enter CL Club?
I'm sorry, it's the highest class restaurant. Troublemakers can't get in.
I have an invitation.
This is for average diners. I'm a supreme VIP of Seal Club. As I ban you from going in, you just can't.
I suggest that you should take your daughter and leave here. If you alienate Kara from Mr. Morrison, don't blame me for disregarding our familyhood for over 20 years.
Since you dumped my kids, our familyhood has already disappeared.
I just arrived and heard this shocking news. Internal affairs of the Morrisons are none of our business.
Dad, as long as it's about Sylvia, I'll care about it.
No one can bully Pretty Lady.
Just blame your fate. If you were my daughter, you would have become Mr. Morrison's fiancé.
I didn't expect that. The Moore family would get such drama.
You heard what we said?
The Johnson family never took part in competitions of the upper class in South City. I believe you wouldn't interfere with this.
CL Club is a property of the Johnson family. From now on, you can't take a step in CL Club anymore.
Mr. Johnson, if you do that, you're going against the Morrisons.
For Sylvia, even if I antagonize the Morrisons, so what? Put up a billboard saying Cara Moore and Riley Jennings are not allowed. Put it at the entrance.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson, thank you.
Let's get in. Dad!
Mom, if Mr. Johnson tells this to Alex...
Mr. Johnson might like Sylvia. That's why he defends her. He wouldn't tell Mr. Morrison that Sylvia is Ian's mother?
Alex? This is what Sylvia tricked Maverick into doing to me and Mom.
What's wrong with you? Remember, you have a wife. Don't think about cheating.
Dad, what are you thinking about? See? Does she look like someone else?
Just a little bit?
She not only looks like Mom, check this.
Mr. Johnson, thank you for helping me. You and Fabiola are both generous.
I'm not generous. I helped you for a purpose.
I think you know, my relationship with Alex. I won't believe in any other man.
What? Don't even believe in your dad and your brother?
What?
Sylvia, this DNA test report shows you and Maverick are immediate relatives. You are my daughter who got lost long ago.
You are my father?
Sylvia, I'm your brother.
Brother.
I'll slay you into pieces. Alex, I'm so sorry. I accidentally sent the wrong photo just now.
5 years ago, I should have stabbed her heart again to prevent any future trouble.
It's not too late to do it now.
Abiba. Come on, call him Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Grandpa's so happy. Not only did I find a daughter, but I also have a cute granddaughter.
Dad, you might have more than just one granddaughter.
What?
I suspect Fabiola might be my daughter too?
That's impossible. Fabiola was conceived artificially by your sister-in-law.
Whether there's any blood relation between Fabiola and your wife, we can find out by a DNA test.
Initially, I wanted you to marry Ms. Taylor, but you refused. Reagan had a crush on you for 10 years and convinced me. She took your sperm from the sperm bank and only told me about it after the child was born. For the sake of the child, you finally agreed to marry her. If Fabiola isn't Reagan's child, then Reagan deceived us.
I've never doubted Reagan. I'll get Reagan's hair soon and do another DNA test.
Don't worry, Dad will give you justice. Come. Let's go to the private room and I'll introduce you to all the Johnson family members.
Dad, I'd like to keep the fact that I'm your daughter a secret for now. I'm afraid that if Kara and Riley find out, they'll get back at us or hurt my other kids.
Well, you're the boss.
After you have the milk, I'll head home. I want to spend more time with you, but I'm not qualified to accompany you now. Ian, do you have tampons at home? Forget it. You might have no idea about tampons? My pants got dirty. How am I supposed to get home?
I'll get you a clean one.
Could it be Kara's dress? Well, I'll just have to change into Kara's dress for now.
Ian, how docile you are.
Daddy, Sylvia got injured.
Injured?
The bum?
Never mind. She won't get hurt. Don't worry. I'll get her tampons now, okay? Miss, do you have any
intimate apparel?
Well, personal items.
Which model do you want, sir?
Model? I want all the models.
Okay.
Swipe my card, please.
All yours.
What's in it?
What you need.
Mr. Morrison, where did you get the stuff?
The store. Just pick the one. That suits you.
Should I pick the best one for you?
I've never had any use for... The shop assistant made a mistake.
Mr. Morrison, don't you? Never need it?
She must get it wrong. I indeed bought tampons. Forget it.
I'll go find tampons in Kara's room.
What's that on you?
Kara's nightgown. What's up? Haven't you seen it? I think the nightgown is old.
You do want to replace her?
I have no interest in you.
Alex.
Kara is back.
Where are you going?
Of course I'll go out. She doesn't want to. See me in her bedroom.
How would she feel about you wearing her nightgown?
It's none of my business. What are you doing?
Alex.
What do you mean by it? I'm getting out.
Alex.
Mr. Morrison, are we acting like having an affair?
Behave yourself.
Well, if she found us hiding in the closet, wouldn't that confirm our illicit relationship? How about you admit to our illicit relationship?
Gosh, how did it get in my room? Who put it in my room?
Daddy bought it today.
Did Alex buy it? How did he get so many models? Since Alex is back, where is he now? Did you hide in the closet to prepare a surprise for me? Great! We can finally get closer, Alex.
What are you doing?
Mr. Morrison, I believe you can get Kara's all attention with your looks.
We can finally get closer, Alex.
You smell so bad.
Really? I only wore perfume once today. Then I'll take a shower first.
You can't go get the clothes.
Why did you stop me from getting my clothes? I got it. Wait for me.
Come out!
Mr. Morrison, how attractive you are in this outfit.
Get out of here!
Well, I hope you and Kara enjoy the night.
Why didn't I just resent being with Sylvia?
Alex, sorry to keep you waiting. Why did he stand me up again?
Have you finished? I want to sleep with my kids at home.
Well, is there something wrong with me? Or Kara?
What do you mean?
Back then I picked cautiously and found Kara, which I wouldn't be allergic to. But after her delivery, every time we got close, it made me sick. I thought, the pills I took made me immune to her. Why, could I get close to Sylvia without pills?
Since you suspect Kara, why don't you take the same pills again and test her? All yours, the same recipe as before. Nothing has changed.
I didn't expect you to come back.
Why are you wearing it?
It is my new nightgown. Doesn't it fit me?
Homely.
Then I'll change it now.
No need?
Alex? Are you okay?
How strange it is. I indeed got close to you before. But why do I still have a repulsive reaction to you, even if I took the same pills back then? Did you have sex with me?
Of course I did. Maybe because I'm masked back then. Alex, I hid my face, so you wouldn't reject me?
Then cover your face right now.
Alex, the way you look now scares me. Can you leave me some time to get ready?
All right. I'll leave you one day. If I still can't be intimate with you tomorrow night, you're out of here.
Alex found out about my substitution for Sylvia.
This medicine is too strong. Hold on. Let Maverick give me a shot of tranquilizer, and I will be fine.
Fabiola is indeed my daughter.
Sorry. If I had known the result earlier, I wouldn't let you and the daughter be separated for 5 years.
She and Maverick have a child.
Sylvia, tomorrow night I want you to come to Morrison's house.
Firstly, Moore is not my surname. Secondly, you have no right to order me.
I have 100 ways to get Ian into trouble and make sure Alex will not be suspicious of me.
I will record everything you say, play it for Alex to listen to.
Let me tell you, if I'm out of the Morrison family, I will make sure you and several other children never see each other again, and let Ian die in front of you.
You are insane.
Pretend to be me tomorrow night and sleep with Alex.
Are you kidding me? Why should I agree to do this?
Let's see whether your other children's lives are more important or your body is more important.
I'm warning you that.
If this comes to light, I will stick with you till the end. For the lives of your children, I advise you to pretend to be me properly.
I promise you, but thereafter, you have to tell me the other children's location.
Sylvia, your whole life will only be my puppet.
Kara, you really underestimate Alex's intelligence. If he has no suspicion of you, he would have married you long ago as the wife of the Morrison family. Mr. Morrison, you have come to the hospital. Has something happened to Ian?
Are you very concerned about Ian?
After all, I am Ian's nanny.
I hired you. You're mine.
Did something really happen to Ian? What are you doing? Let me go.
I indeed never dislike you. Instead, you're quite intriguing.
What are you saying? Why is my voice hoarse?
Sylvia! I just performed surgery. Now I'm going to pick up Fabiola. We, as a family, can finally reunite.
The family is reunited?
Alex! Why are you here?
Maverick, give me some birth control pills.
Birth control pills? Who is it for?
It's for the people in the car?
What were you just talking about?
Sylvia and you.
Couldn't resist last night. Right in the car.
Jerk!
Maverick, are you crazy?
Don't you dare touch Sylvia.
She is my woman, none of your business.
I forbid you from hitting him.
He hit me first, and you are still defending him.
You deserve to be beaten.
Did he bully you?
My waist hurts a little. Book a gynecological visit for me.
Alex, I'm not done with you.
Ms. Moore, I've given you 7 stitches. Remember, do not touch water for 3 days. For a month, avoid sexual intercourse.
Thank you, doctor.
When you are back, get your husband to do more research on techniques.
I won't let him have a second chance.
Alex! Try it quickly, I have just decanted the red wine. Alex, your face?
It's all right.
Alex, I wish tonight is an unforgettable night.
All right. I hope so too.
Are you going in or not?
I'm not feeling well.
Sylvia, you have promised me. Don't go back on your words.
Ms. Moore, regarding this matter, better ask someone else for help.
If you are not going in today, I cannot guarantee whether your son will lose an arm or a leg.
Kara Moore, now, you're the one who needs me. When asking for help, shouldn't you be humble?
You go in now, and I will tell you one of your children's locations.
You tell me the location first. Kara Moore, show me your sincerity.
You have given birth to a daughter, and her hand has a flower-like birthmark. Johnson family.
Oh, regarding to this, I have already found out. This information does not count.
If I go to hell, I will definitely drag you down with me.
When asking for help, there should be a humble attitude. Kneel and beg me.
Sylvia, you have gone too far.
One chance, when I count to 3, I will just leave. 1, 2, 3.
Sylvia, if you dare to expose me, you will face dire consequences.
Kara spiked the wine. Is it because of the drugs that she is now not so annoying to me anymore? Why do I feel like I am hugging that woman Sylvia? It is her.
She-devil, why are you so lustful?
You've got some nerve.
Someone's peeping from the closet.
What do you want me to do?
Next will be Mr. Morrison's showtime.
Why it is not done yet? It's been half an hour. Can Alex last so long? It seems to be finally over. What? They are doing it again?
You owe me this.
Why are you on the floor?
I want to go to the bathroom. Alex, last night you left my lower back in complete disarray.
Really?
Alex, where are you going?
If I do not leave for work now, I will be late. Nevertheless, last night, I am very satisfied with you.
As long as you like it, Alex.
I am planning to give Ian another sister. If you can get pregnant, I will marry you.
To be Mrs. Morrison is just a step away. But I was born infertile. Mom, I want Sylvia. Give me another child.
Could it be that Ms. Moore back then was Sylvia? Get me a Kara and Ian's paternity test.
Breaking news. Johnson Group's heir Maverick has officially divorced Ms. Taylor. Johnson Group will be announcing at the annual meeting a week from now, with regard to the news officially. That's about Ms. Little Johnson, Fabiola Johnson's background.
Maverick's about to announce that? Sylvia is Fabiola's birth mother.
1 week later, you pretend to be me again and sleep with Alex?
Oh. Alex has become obsessed. Sleeping with me?
Do not show off in front of me.
I have to. Share with you the details of how Alex sleeps with me? Just in case, especially when you're with him, you accidentally reveal the truth.
Sylvia Moore, I'll tear your face apart.
If you tear my face apart, how can I pretend to be you and sleep with Alex?
Perhaps you are not interested to know the other children's locations?
Besides having me to sleep with Alex, what else do you want me to do?
I want you to help me have another child for Alex. As long as you comply with giving birth, I will let you, except for Ian, reunite with other children.
Guess what? If Alex heard what you have just said, what would he think?
I think. Take care of yourself first. 3, 2.
Sylvia, we have a bad situation. Abiba has been kidnapped.
It was you who kidnapped Abiba.
I have just said, as long as you will comply and give birth to the child, I'll reunite you with the children.
Beyond the pale.
Oh, no, Ms. Moore. Ian has been kidnapped.
How could he be kidnapped?
There was a van in front of the childcare center with the intention to kidnap Abiba. Ian held Abiba's hand tightly and was also snatched by kidnappers.
How could this happen? Right now? What should we do?
It was you who kidnapped Abiba and Ian.
It's Reagan Taylor.
Maverick's wife.
Behave yourself. Did you hear that? Behave.
Ms. Taylor is already Mr. Johnson's ex-wife. Because of you, Mr. Johnson divorced Ms. Taylor. Now she must hate you.
It was you who instigated Reagan to kidnap my child.
Sylvia, your 2 daughters are now in my hands.
2? Not only did you kidnap Abiba, you also kidnapped Fabiola?
Watch carefully.
Mommy?
Don't speak. I'm not your mommy. My child died in the womb long ago.
Fabiola. Don't hit the child. Come at me.
I only wanted to take Abiba. But now, Fabiola and Ian are in my hands. Maverick and Mr. Morrison will soon trace my whereabouts. Sylvia, do you know how much I love Maverick? To marry him, I didn't hesitate to do IVF. But in the end, I still couldn't keep my child with him. Later, the director said, there was an unwanted baby girl, so I treated Fabiola as my own child. You ruined all this. It's all because of you. If you hadn't shown up, Maverick wouldn't have divorced me at all. I hate you. I'll make you suffer.
Reagan, no.
Ah.
Tell Reagan to stop this.
I'm not close with Reagan, and she kidnapped your 2 daughters. What's that got to do with me?
You bastard.
Alex, don't blame Sylvia. Sylvia misunderstood me.
Okay, I won't blame her. Abiba and Ian have been kidnapped. I know where they're being held. Hurry, take me with you?
I want to go too. I'll go rescue Ian.
All right.
Alex, I haven't gotten in the car yet. Sylvia, just you wait. Ian is also Sylvia's son.
Okay. I won't go easy on him. Calvin, if you play the hero again, you'll end up risking your own life.
I suddenly feel so cold, like I'm about to lose the most important person to me.
It's okay.
I won't let you hurt them. Calvin, you're amazing. Calvin, run!
Reagan, what should we do with these 3 kids and the person who injured you?
Sylvia should have traced my location by now. I'll wait for her. Get rid of this person.
Yes.
Abiba.
Ian!
Mommy!
Abiba.
No.
Ian!
Reagan, don't do anything reckless.
For these 4 children, you can only save one. Come on, choose one.
Reagan, the children are innocent.
What I can't have, you all can't have either.
Ian!
Reagan, you go down too.
Mommy!
Abiba.
Mommy, no!
I'm not your mommy. The one below is your mom. Go find her down there.
Fabiola.
Behave! Go die!
Reagan, you crazy woman, I'm not done with you.
Do you know that what you're doing is illegal?
Maverick, I did all this because I love you so much.
Reagan, there must be someone behind you instigating this, right?
Kara, she...
Did she fall by herself?
Daddy, is Sylvia really my mom? Daddy, I feel dizzy. I want to take a nap.
Calvin, don't sleep.
He must have a head injury, resulting in a concussion.
Let's go to the hospital.
Kara's entrusted matters are taken care of. Don't worry, she'll definitely save us.
Take them to the police station.
I believe Calvin will be fine, Abiba said. Calvin is brave. He protected Abiba, Ian, and Fabiola.
Nurse.
The patient has Rh-negative blood. Who of you has Rh-negative blood?
I do.
Then, who of you is willing to give Calvin blood?
I'll do it.
You bled heavily 5 years ago. The blood you received was from someone else. Let Sylvia do it instead.
My body is healthier. Come, take my blood.
I'll take you to the blood lab. Follow me.
How is Calvin doing?
The best doctors in South City are all here. I believe Calvin will be fine.
Coincidentally, you and Kara share no blood ties. Your blood types are exactly the same.
This is no coincidence. It means one of us is lying?
What do you mean?
Trouble. Calvin has developed a severe hemolytic reaction. His immune system is rejecting Ms. Sylvia Moore's blood.
Why is this happening? Why is Sylvia's blood harmful to my son?
After a blood transfusion, a hemolytic reaction can occur? There's only one possibility?
Do you know that close relatives cannot receive each other's blood? Calvin and Ms. Sylvia Moore have a family relationship. Why didn't you tell us?
You mean to say my son and Sylvia are related? Are you my father's illegitimate daughter?
Such a severe hemolytic reaction means Ms. Sylvia Moore is Calvin's mother.
Impossible.
You slept with Zachary?
I swear, I absolutely did not. It's disrespectful to my late girlfriend. Moreover, Calvin is my girlfriend's posthumous son. Could Sylvia be a relative of my girlfriend?
Zachary, I lied to you.
Dad.
I heard what the nurse said. Now I can no longer hide it from you. 5 years ago, Kiki was in a car accident and was brought to the hospital. She and the child in her womb didn't make it. The dean told me a child had been abandoned, so I adopted that child. Later, I told you that was you and Kiki's child. Kiki died. Seeing you lifeless, like a walking corpse, made me want to give you hope to live on.
You lied to me for 5 years? Calvin is not Kiki and my child at all.
I was wrong.
Never mind. Calvin's rescue is the priority. Alex, you also have Rh-negative blood. Why don't you give Calvin a blood transfusion?
No, he can't give Calvin blood.
Why?
You all know Mr. Morrison suffered a severe injury before. He only survived by receiving large amounts of Rh-negative blood. His blood quality is problematic. If he gives Calvin blood, it will harm Calvin.
Then what do we do? You just said Kara also has Rh-negative blood.
I'll call Kara over here. Kara, come over here.
Alex, are you okay? You go rescue Ian yourself. I'm so worried about you.
Calvin was injured by Reagan and lost a lot of blood. He needs Rh-negative blood. Go give Calvin 400 cc of blood right away.
You want me to give Calvin blood?
Ms. Moore, I'll take you to the blood lab.
I'm not even Rh-negative? Sylvia. Didn't Sylvia tell you? She's also Rh-negative. Calvin is injured, and you're just standing here. Why aren't you helping more?
I've already given Calvin blood. My blood and Calvin's have a severe rejection reaction.
What if I give Calvin blood and he also rejects my blood? What will we do then?
I am Calvin's mother. Are you?
What are you saying?
Cut the nonsense. Just go.
Alex, I just had a drink. My blood is not suitable for Calvin.
Ms. Moore, don't worry. After extracting your blood, we will purify it.
Hey, stop it. Why make excuses about giving Calvin blood? I'll make it up to you later.
Ms. Moore, do you despise the Ives family and refuse to give Calvin blood?
I don't. I want to give Calvin blood.
Then follow the nurse right away.
If you can help me, the $140,000 in this card is all yours.
Ms. Moore. What do you mean?
I want you to tell them that I am Rh-negative, but can't give Calvin blood because of my poor health.
Ms. Moore. If 400 cc is too much, 200 cc is enough?
Drawing my blood is useless. I'm not Rh-negative at all.
What? But Mr. Morrison said you are Rh-negative?
Just tell Alex exactly what I said.
Okay, I understand.
Nurse.
Please quickly find an Rh negative person. Calvin urgently needs a blood transfusion.
Isn't she Rh negative?
Her blood can't save Calvin.
What nonsense are you spouting?
We used to be best friends. You think I don't know your type?
You've misunderstood. Ms. Moore is Rh negative, but her blood's poor quality. White blood cells are low. Calvin can't get her blood.
I treated you like my best friend, but you're slandering me?
Slandering you, Kara? You dare check your blood type here?
5 years ago, I gave Alex blood. That's the best proof.
5 years ago, you could give Alex a transfusion, but 5 years later, you can't give Calvin one. Don't you think that's contradictory?
That's why my white blood cells are low now, after giving Alex blood years ago. Mr. Ives, I'd help Calvin, but I can't.
Forget it? I've already contacted my people, hoping they can quickly find a suitable person.
Show me Kara's blood test report.
In such a short time, how can I possibly get a blood test report ready?
Just now, weren't you solemnly stating that Ms. Moore's blood has low white blood cell content?
I deduced this based on Ms. Moore previously giving Mr. Morrison large amounts of plasma.
It's been a full 5 years since Kara gave Alex a transfusion. Why don't you take Ms. Moore for a blood test? If her blood really does have low white blood cell levels, I'll admit defeat.
This is picking a fight with me?
I didn't know all along you also have health issues. Why don't you get a blood test report? If you really have health issues, then let's not have a baby.
If Alex doesn't want another child, I can stop being constrained by Sylvia? Okay. Take me to get a blood test report.
All right.
Alex, fire Sylvia once. The blood test's done. She's just angry that I snatched away her position as the Moore family's heiress. She's always at odds with me. I just want to give her a job. She's always been a pain, which is not good for Ian.
Okay, go on then.
I'll leave it to you then.
Ms. Moore, rest assured. Ms. Moore's blood was drawn in front of all of you. The report was printed by the machine in front of all of you. Ms. Moore's blood type and items and values of each component are all on there. Please look it over, Mr. Morrison.
Let me see it too.
Kara, is your blood type Rh negative?
This shows your blood type is B, and your blood's average values in all aspects are normal.
The report must be wrong. Do you even know how to run a test?
Ms. Moore, you might as well take back your bank card. I won't take a single cent from you.
I see. You're trying to bribe the nurse, so you dare do the blood test? Do you really think she will help you fake it?
You're framing me for this. It's not even my bank card. Alex, you should investigate who opened this bank account and then the truth will come out.
You dared to bribe the nurse. Of course, you wouldn't hand over a bank card with your name on it.
Did you conspire with the nurse to frame me?
I have a recording here.
I want you to tell them that I am Rh negative but can't give Calvin blood because of my poor health.
Ms. Moore, if 400cc is too much, 200cc is enough?
Drawing my blood is useless. I'm not Rh negative at all. Alex, I was just in the blood draw room. I never said anything like that. The audio can be AI generated. It must be her. She colluded with the nurse to frame me.
I didn't say this. You said it in the blood draw room?
Apart from that time, when else could you frame me?
Enough. Zachary, go find Calvin some Rh negative blood.
Miss Sylvia Moore, I'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
Alex, you have to trust me.
The blood test report was just done, in front of everyone.
It must be the nurse who tampered with it.
All right. Then I'll have others do your blood test.
Okay. Alex, which hospital do you want for the blood test?
Hello? Mobilize 100 nurses from hospitals in South City to come to the first hospital for Kara's blood test.
Alex, I'd like to use the restroom.
Hold it in. Get the blood test done first. Not right. Test again? This report is still not right. Get someone else. Draw her blood again. Why is it still type B? Test again. Test again. No, no, no. Test, test, test again.
Mr. Morrison, Ms. Moore has already had 400 cc of blood drawn. If we really let those 100 nurses draw blood from her, Ms. Moore will go into shock.
I want to give you a clean slate. I want the nurses to drain your blood until your lab report shows Rh negative.
Alex, please leave me alone.
Then tell me, what's your blood type?
Type B?
Okay. The person who gave me blood 5 years ago, who was that person?
Ms. Sylvia Moore. I foolishly gave away those poor kids years ago due to hospital negligence. I'm very sorry.
5 years ago, how many kids did I actually have?
5. You had 5 kids?
What? You had 5 kids?
Ian, Fabiola, Calvin, and Abiba, who was left in a dumpster. I've found them all. There's just one kid left. Where is the kid?
That kid was taken out of the country by a retired doctor from our hospital. I don't know where the kid was taken.
The kid who was taken, was it a boy or a girl?
It was a boy.
So, who is Calvin's real father?
He's long dead. I scattered his ashes.
Regarding her, I will leave it to the police.
Ms. Sylvia Moore. I want to give Calvin a complete family. How about we?
I won't accept someone with another woman in his heart.
I'm sorry to Kiki. I couldn't even protect our own child. But I was a father to Calvin for 5 years. It's hard for me to let him leave the Ives family.
Mr. Ives, thank you so much for taking care of Calvin all these years. I'll respect Calvin's wishes.
Sylvia, your relationship with Zachary is developing. A bit too fast.
I'm inviting her to be my woman.
You're quite a catch. Maverick wants you. Zachary wants you too.
Who wouldn't be smitten by a beauty like Miss Sylvia Moore?
Excuse me then, Sylvia. Is already my woman.
What? You too?
What a surprise, isn't it? Unless Mr. Morrison resolves things with Kara, we have no future. You had someone to test Kara's blood type. Did you get the results? Why is Alex so calm? What blood type is Kara?
I don't want you to attend Johnson's annual meeting.
You're not qualified to interfere with my actions.
If you insist on going to Johnson's annual meeting, don't blame me for being rude.
Wait, aren't you his woman? Why are you two speaking so tensely?
Sylvia, I heard your blood transfusion. Transfusion-related hemolytic reactions generally occur due to consanguineous blood transfusion. If you and Calvin's parents aren't biologically related, then Calvin is most likely your child, Sylvia.
Yes, Calvin is my son.
Great, Sylvia. Congratulations on finding another child of yours.
Alex, let go of me.
The child is mine.
You have no idea how much I hate you. I believe the Johnson family will give me and the children a warm, loving home.
The Johnsons can protect Sylvia and her children from ever being harmed again.
Why? You can accept Maverick and Zachary? But not me?
Alex, you've never been a consideration for me.
We're just missing Maverick now. Why is there an extra chair? This maid is so careless.
Mom, today, at our family dinner, besides Maverick, there's one more person attending.
Uncle, you don't mean Reagan, do you? She no longer has a life to attend our family dinner.
Grandma, we're sorry. We're late.
Wow. Reagan's body is still warm, but my brother has already brought a new girl into the family.
Maverick, You brought a woman back. What's going on?
Mom, just forgive Maverick. Maybe she's the girl he's been keeping on the side for years.
This is Sylvia. She's not a complete stranger to us. She's Fabiola's birth mother.
Mom, see? I was right, wasn't I?
Brother, Reagan's body is still warm, and you've already brought your secret mistress into the house. That's not appropriate, is it?
Maverick, I won't allow some shady woman into the Johnson family. Guards, throw this woman out of here.
Mom, what are you doing?
You just spoil your son too much. That's why he runs wild. If it wasn't for Maverick divorcing Reagan, how could we've offended the Taylors?
The Taylors are nothing.
South City has 4 noble families. We Johnsons and the Taylors are both among the 4. Mr. Taylor lost his daughter. Even if her death was an accident, if you hadn't urged my brother to divorce Reagan, Reagan wouldn't have been forced to take her own life.
You're such a saint. Why not sit in church?
In the Johnson family, we don't tolerate any nonsense.
Kathy, show some respect to your cousin.
Uncle, how can you side with an outsider? Uncle, what did you just call her?
Sylvia is my daughter and Maverick's sister.
Sylvia's a Johnson. So how did Fabiola become her daughter?
The baby Reagan took was actually Sylvia's. Oh, heaven's looking out for us, letting my granddaughter be raised by me in this roundabout way. Mom, you've got it wrong about Sylvia and Maverick.
All these years, where have you been living?
First with the Mories. Then they found out I wasn't their real daughter, so I left South City. Later I came back and met my brother.
The Mores? Sylvia. Moore. Don't tell me you're that fake heiress. I've heard plenty about you. The Moores thought you were trouble. You're uneducated, violent, and your life's a mess. Kicked out by the Moores for premarital pregnancy. Fabiola's your daughter, so she's a bastard then.
Kathy, watch your mouth.
Well then, who's Fabiola's father?
He's dead.
Seems like her dad's identity is quite the secret.
Ms. Johnson, so you don't want to be family with me?
I just think you're an embarrassment.
Sylvia, don't claim to be from the Johnson family again, which may humiliate us.
Kathy says I'm ill-behaved and always start fights. Does she have proof?
It's said by your bestie, Kara. Everyone around us knows the filthy deeds you have done.
Since I've planned to move back, I've brought along all my certificates. I used to get best SAT scores in South City. A bachelor degree in economics at Pepford University. And a master degree in financial at Pepford University. A doctorate in management at Oxford University.
Sylvia, do you have more surprises for me?
A postdoctorate in Newford University.
Mom, look. Sylvia received best education.
I saw it.
Education doesn't equal character.
Awarded for saving a life? Didn't you say I always start fights?
Mom, look, she saved a life.
Sylvia, don't be too proud. Your awards and certificates mean nothing in the Johnson family.
What's your education, Miss Johnson? Did you get any awards?
Grandma, she bullies me.
From now on, I'll be Sylvia Johnson. Kathy, don't call me wrong. In the future.
Sylvia, sit down and eat with us.
Grandma, look at Sylvia's arrogant face. Her good education is useless. She has a dissolute life. She's the biggest stain for the Johnson family.
But we will have an annual meeting, right? By then, I'll find a talent for Sylvia.
Mom, Sylvia has a kid. No one will marry her. The best talent in Sea City should be saved for Kathy.
I watched Kathy grow up. I'll find her a good husband.
But I also have to find a man for Sylvia and have her married soon. It's not improper for her to live with us, with a kid.
Grandma, Dad, and I will help you. Find a good man for Sylvia.
Okay.
Alex, 5 years ago I begged Sylvia to give you a blood transfusion. I know, you're a grateful person. Sylvia is a vicious person. I don't want you to be involved with her. That's why I said I saved you, considering I'm Ian's mother. Please let me go, okay?
At this point, you're still acting. Will you look at the DNA report of you and Ian?
Alex, when did you take my hair? For the DNA test. The test of hair can be inaccurate sometimes.
I've extracted much of your blood. I used a tube of blood for the DNA test. You say the result DNA test is inaccurate, right? I want you to tell me, who's Ian's biological mother?
Sylvia.
Who was the woman? Is your home 5 years ago?
Sylvia. Do you know how much I love you? I was born infertile. I was eager to have your kids. So I asked Sylvia for help. Sylvia abandoned Ian. After delivering the kids, she felt the kids were her burden.
Am I nuts in your eyes? Do you think I can't see how hard Sylvia tries to find the kids?
Because she regrets it. She found her kids being brought up by rich men in South City. She wants to meet the rich, so she put on the act.
Therefore, Sylvia was willing to deliver my kids, right?
I guess if Sylvia was willing, it would be impossible for her to abandon the kids. Sylvia didn't do it voluntarily. By then, she had a love. So no matter how my mom urged her, she wouldn't deliver the kids. So mom tied her up at home. After she got pregnant, she has tried to get rid of them many times. She thought the kids were her burden.
Enough.
Alex? I'm the one loving you most.
Mr. Morrison, ma'am. Is Mr. Ian Morrison in your room?
What? Do you mean Ian isn't in his room?
It's strange. Where did he go? I didn't find him anywhere.
You mean Ian is gone?
The video shows he ran out on his own. Why did he suddenly leave home?
Send all men to search.
Got it.
Hi, Ian is missing?
What? Ian is missing?
Sylvia, where are you going?
Maverick?
Ian is missing? Is he kidnapped? That's not right. Morrison Manor is guarded heavily, and after Reagan kidnapped Ian last time, their security system has been upgraded. It must be hard for anyone to kidnap Ian.
Alex said Ian left on his own. I have to look for him.
The party will start soon. Dad will announce to everyone that you're a miss.
No way, I can't think that much. I have to find Ian.
All right, go and look for Ian. I'll delay it before Dad announces your identity. But you have to come back before 8 o'clock.
I'll find Ian soon. Go and get changed.
If you get into the family, the assets I will get will be halved. Sylvia, I won't let you. Become Ms. Johnson. Uncle, Sylvia is ready. She wants you to announce her identity now.
Okay. Great thanks to all of you for coming to Johnson Group's party today. Tonight I'll tell you a good news. Then let's welcome the important guest, Sylvia, to come to the stage.
Why does Dad move forward with the announcement?
Sylvia? Who is that? I've never heard of the name.
Where's she? Why is Mr. Johnson talking to nobody?
Let's welcome Sylvia, who matters very much to me.
Dad, Sylvia left for a thing.
What?
Mr. Johnson, what is going on here?
Sylvia is so ignorant. Mr. Johnson asked her twice, but she didn't show up.
Grandma, Sylvia is gone. What should we do?
Sylvia must have never attended a grand party. She must have fled.
Call Sylvia now. The party is held for her. How can she stand us up?
Hi, Sylvia. Everyone is waiting for you. Hello? Sylvia? Grandma, Sylvia hung up. On me.
How dare she? Doesn't show up at the venue soon. In the future, she won't be allowed to enter the Johnsons' place. I'm so pissed.
Give back my phone.
You didn't call Sylvia at all. Look, Grandma. Don't get Grandma fooled again.
We're nice to hold this grand party for Sylvia. It's true she stood us up.
Dad just told me you made him announce Sylvia's identity ahead of time. You framed Sylvia.
Grandma, I grew up with Maverick for over 20 years. But he cares more for Sylvia, who came back a week ago.
I wonder, Miss Johnson dressed up so well, for which talented man?
Mr. Ives, make your kid behave.
My son is doing a righteous thing.
He was clearly bullying me.
You bullied my lady first.
Mr. Ives, who is your lady?
My woman is Sylvia. I'll protect her. I won't let anyone hurt her.
Mr. Ives, don't you know Sylvia has a messy life? She had kids before marriage and never spoke of the identity of the kid's father.
It seems you're curious about who the father is, right? Then I'll tell you.
Mr. Ives, do you know who is Sylvia's man? Of course I know.
It must be a poor guy whom Sylvia is too ashamed to mention.
Hey, who are you cursing? Let me tell you, I'm Sylvia's man.
It's impossible?
Mr. Ives, you've made it even more serious.
Ian, where are you? Why would Ian leave home for no reason? Did you hit him?
I never hit him.
Then why did he leave? He can't speak. If he loses his way, how can he ask for help?
I just told you Ian is missing. And you left Maverick for Ian. You still love Ian much, right?
How can I not love Ian?
Then why wouldn't you admit you're Ian's biological mother?
You know it.
Kara confessed that you delivered 5 kids for me. Ian, Abiba, Fabiola, and Calvin. They're all my kids, right?
Yes. They're all your kids. They've been in the same city as you for 5 years. Look at you. Have you ever fulfilled the duty as their father? The nurse delivering my kids said, when Ian was born, his voice was okay. Kara and Riley took Ian away because Ian was the healthiest among the 5 kids. Ian is your kid, but lost his right to speak. Look at Fabiola and Calvin. They're the kids who get loved. What about Ian? Though he grew up with his biological father, has he been happy for a day?
But I've given Ian the best of everything.
But you never give him love.
How can I give Ian something that I've never had?
When I find Ian, I'll take him away.
Why? Will you make Ian leave his own father?
You don't deserve to be his father.
Sylvia abandoned Ian. After delivering the kids, she felt the kids were her burden.
Wow, why do you look exactly the same as me? Is it a mirror before me? You're warm. You're human, not a human-like robot. Who are you? What are you doing? I'm Ian Morrison. Though I don't understand it, I know what you're saying. I'm Baron. Nice to meet you. Why are you sitting here alone? Where are your parents? Well, I know. Do you not have a mommy like me? Don't cry. I'm 5 years old. I have never met my mommy. The old man says, Mommy didn't leave me on purpose. If the old man hadn't taken me away, I would be thrown away by a bad man, taken to a trash dump, and may die there. The old man says, I shouldn't hate my mommy. She just couldn't protect me. But since she brought me to the world, it means she loves me. Come and play with me. Come over. Help me, let me go.
So annoying. Ian, shut up.
Ian, where are you?
Mommy!
Ian, where are you?
All right. You may go back. You have a party to attend. As for this, I'll lead my men to search everywhere.
How can I go when Ian isn't found?
If you don't go to the party, Johnson family will be humiliated.
Ian is my kid. He's the most important. I believe my dad and brother will understand me.
Who are you calling Dad?
Chairman Johnson is my dad.
You and Maverick aren't even dating. Is it too much to call Mr. Johnson Dad?
What are you saying? Maverick is my brother. Is it wrong for me to call Chairman Johnson Dad?
What? Maverick is your brother?
Ian.
Mommy!
I may have heard Ian's voice.
Impossible. Ian can't talk.
No. Ian. It's Ian's voice?
Mommy!
He must be close.
Mommy!
Listen. It's Ian's voice. Ian.
Mommy! Mommy!
Ian, you scared me.
Are you really my mommy?
I'm your mommy. Sorry, Ian. Sorry I didn't find you earlier.
Mommy, there was a kid who looks just like me. He was caught by bad guys.
He looks the same as you?
Yes, he's called Baron. He has no daddy or mommy. Mommy, is it possible that Baron is your child?
Hello?
Mr. Morrison, your son is with me.
My son? Why do you have him?
Don't you believe me? Check the video.
Witch, let me go!
This...
Look at your son. He's so scared that he can talk. If you want your son alive, let Sylvia take Kara and $700 and $1,000 to me. I warn you, if you don't do as I said, I'll kill Ian.
Mommy, that's Baron. Grandma mistook Baron for me.
She's no longer your grandma.
Why does the kid named Baron look the same as Ian?
It's possible that he's my kid too. I'll take Kara to get Baron back.
What's wrong with the Johnsons? Aren't they introducing an important person to us?
My legs are sore. I didn't expect Johnson family, one of the 4 major families, would make a mistake at the grand meeting.
The party is going to end, and Sylvia hasn't come back.
How dare she stand us up? In the future, I won't let her enter the Johnsons' place.
Where am I? Who are you?
I'm your husband.
Mom? Are you really willing to give me Sylvia's child?
You're my real daughter. It's all Sylvia's mother's fault. She confused you two back then. To get pregnant for you is what Sylvia owed you.
I can finally take off this fake belly.
Mrs. Moore, it's quintuplets.
What? Sylvia has quintuplets?
Drink for Sylvia.
Riley, Kara is here. So are the things you want. Let my son go.
Who is she? Why do I feel familiar when I see her?
Kara, why are you badly injured?
I was almost killed by Alex, Mom.
5 years ago, I've told you Alex is a ruthless man, but you wouldn't listen?
She deserves it.
Let her go! How dare you cuff Kara's hand?
Mom, come and help.
Let her go.
I've been your daughter for over 20 years. Kara's been with you for 5 years. Why do you do it to me?
I definitely love my own daughter. You're only Kara's stepping stone. Sylvia, die without worries.
Mommy?
Got it.
Alex?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Save the kid first. The kid.
The vicious woman said once I leave the bomb, it will explode immediately, and I'll be blown into pieces.
No, it won't. Sweetie, don't worry. Sweetie, since the moment I saw you, I have a strong feeling you're my kid.
You're my mommy.
Why is this?
It's not a time bomb, but a gravity bomb. It's like a landmine. Its valve has been damaged. Once the gravity on its engine is gone, it will explode.
What should we do? What if the time is up?
The bomb will explode too.
Riley didn't plan to let me, and the kid live.
If this thing happens, and the kid is dead, it will be like a thorn, existing between us?
Leave now. I'll stay to accompany Baron. This time I won't leave you behind.
Before I came, I've sent your family gifts.
At this time, but... Why do you say this? Go now.
It's okay if you won't marry me, but I want to see you take Ian and Baron to the party.
What do you mean?
Since I met you 5 years ago, I've fallen for you.
Alex!
I'll give Sylvia 5 more minutes. If she doesn't come, I'll announce she's no longer related to the Johnson family, in case she does anything bad under the Johnson's name.
Grandma, have you thought the gift from Met Group could be for Sylvia? Sylvia is Ms. Johnson too.
We haven't announced that Sylvia is one of us. In entire South City, except the Johnson family. Who knows? Sylvia is one of us.
Maverick, why are you always on Sylvia's side? You make all of us wait for her. Today I'll teach her a lesson.
There are 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
The Morrison family are here.
Morrison family? Why are they here? We sent an invitation to Alex, but was rejected by him.
Mr. Morrison is so busy, yet he came to the party. It shows he wants to get along with us.
9 golden combs wishing for a happy life, 9 hairpins adding to the beauty, a jade statue carrying good blessings, a pair of golden bracelets wishing for a good couple, golden ornaments standing for endless wealth.
Morrison family is so generous.
Why did Morrison family send so many goods? These exquisite jade wares look like marital gifts.
There is cash, $12 million in total.
These are the marital gifts.
Wonder which Ms. Johnson Mr. Morrison wants to marry.
The one Mr. Morrison falls for should be Mr. Edward Johnson's daughter, Kathy Johnson.
Who made you send the marital gifts?
Mr. Morrison sent us here. Mr. Morrison wants to marry Miss Johnson.
Mr. Morrison will marry me. From now on, I'll become the most dignified woman in South City.
Great. You deserve to be the best miss in the Johnson family. Now I'll announce a thing. Dear guests, Sylvia is a long-lost daughter in the Johnson family, but she is ill-mannered and has a bad character. We were about to announce her coming back at the party, but she disappeared for no reason and made the Johnson family humiliated.
Grandma.
I'll announce that Sylvia is no longer related to the Johnson family. No matter what she does outside doesn't involve the Johnson family.
Grandma, I haven't returned officially. Why are you in a hurry to chase me away?
It's too late that you came back now.
Sylvia, where did you go?
Sylvia, why are you in a fake dress? Hurry up and leave. Don't embarrass yourself.
My dress isn't a fake.
It is worth $15 million and is a limited edition from a top designer in Mike Group. As far as I know, the dress is kept in Mike Group's headquarters. It's a unique one.
I'm wearing the genuine one.
How could you get a high-end dress from Mike Group?
My dress is genuine.
There are employees from Mike Group. Do you dare to let them authenticate and see if your dress is genuine or fake?
Of course I dare.
If your dress is fake, I want you to take off the dress before all, for Johnson family's fame.
Okay. Okay. If my dress is genuine, you have to take off your dress.
Okay, I'll make a bet with you. Ask those from Mike Group here.
Tell them who I'm.
This is the CEO of Mike Group, Ms. Sylvia Moore. Ms. Moore. To congratulate you for finding your family, the shareholders present the gifts.
Aren't Mike Group's gifts prepared for me?
Ms. Johnson, are you kidding? You're only a new employee, while Ms. Moore has used 5 years to lead Mike Group to prosperity. In the world, she is the only one who deserves the dress.
Kathy, you failed. Take it off.
Sylvia, don't go too far. As your Mike Group's president, I'll kick you out of my family.
Mr. Morrison has arrived?
Sylvia. Will you marry me?
Madam Johnson asked me to leave Johnson family. Now I'm no longer surnamed Johnson.
Your name doesn't matter to me. What matters is that I love you. Will you go with me?